I remember thinking, kids' shows were always safe. Simple. Warm. Predictable. But sometimes, even the safest places hide something strange. In 1976, Sesame Street crossed a line. Not on purpose, but it happened. And what followed was silence for nearly 50 years. A witch walks onto Sesame Street. It aired like any normal day. Bright colors, friendly faces, familiar music. Then suddenly, she appeared. The Wicked Witch of the West. Not softened, not joking, the real version. Green face, sharp voice, intense presence. She wasn't just visiting. She was demanding, threatening. And for many children watching, this wasn't funny, it felt real. When parents started to panic, within days, everything changed. Letters flooded in, fast and emotional. Parents said their children couldn't sleep. Some cried at bedtime, others refused to watch the show again. This wasn't mild discomfort. It was fear that followed kids after the TV turned off. For a show built on trust, that reaction was dangerous. So the decision came quickly. Not to fix it, not to edit it, but to remove it completely. The day it quietly disappeared. The episode was pulled, almost immediately. No reruns, no announcements, no explanation. It simply vanished. Official records barely mentioned it. Archives didn't include it. Even episode guides skipped over it. It was as if it never existed. And that silence created something unexpected. Doubt. People started asking, did we really see it? Or did we imagine it? Memories that refused to fade. Years passed, then decades. But something strange happened. People remembered it, vividly. Not the whole story, just fragments. The witch. The threats. The feeling of unease. Online forums began filling with questions. Strangers sharing the same memory, trying to prove it was real. And slowly, it became something more than lost media. It became a mystery. The moment everything changed. Then, in 2022, something unexpected happened. A link appeared online. No explanation, no warning. Just a full copy of the episode. Clean quality. Clearly from an official source. And then, the uploader disappeared. Within hours, it was removed. But it was too late. People had already seen it. The truth wasn't what anyone expected. And here's the surprising part. The episode wasn't horrifying. Not by today's standards. It was strange, yes. Uncomfortable at times. But not extreme. So why did it cause so much fear? Because of where it happened. Sesame Street was supposed to feel safe. Predictable. And suddenly, that safety was broken. A character from a darker world entered a place children trusted. That contrast. That confusion. That's what stayed with them. What this story really reveals. This wasn't just about one episode. It was about how children experience fear. And how adults react to it. Sometimes, it's not what we see. It's where we see it. And sometimes, the things we try to erase end up becoming impossible to forget.